Welcome back to Cock-a-Doodle Coo, a show examining a serious potential threat to all of humanity, the chicken apocalypse. I'm your host, Pete Wallace.
Episode 15, Florida Man and the Chicken of the Trees.
Ah, Florida Man. The internet loves him and looks forward to another news story featuring him regularly. How he has entertained us, challenged us, and concerned us. Today, we'll look at how Florida Man and chickens have enriched our lives. Before we get into this episode, I want to clarify something. Apparently, after the last episode, one or more listeners didn't realize that, yes, there is actually an entire podcast series put together to try and smear Cock-a-Doodle Coo. I refuse to advertise it by sharing a link or dedicating any more time in my show than necessary. But if you have a morbid curiosity, you can look it up on your own. It's called Cockamamie Coo. Again, it just goes to show what lengths chickens will go to out of desperation. When chickens are involved, the norm and status quo goes out the window. Around the U.S. and around the world, chicken's presence means drama may unfold at any moment. For example, in 2014, an Iowa man assaulted his pregnant wife using a McChicken sandwich. In 2019, a Texas man stole an ambulance to grab some smokes and some KFC. In 2020, a Minnesota man shot down a drone flying over a chicken processing plant. In May of 2020, a Nevada man was reported walking like a chicken and mean-mugging people. And I have no rational explanation for Ohio native Jake Paul's song and video, Ohio Fried Chicken. Please, do not go watch that video. Trust me. These are all amusing stories, but when we look to the Sunshine State, the quality and quantity of chicken-related stories cannot compare. I don't know if it's the heat, the humidity, the bugs, the feral chickens, but something seems to make Florida Man do unusual things. Let's take a look through some Florida Man and Florida Woman headlines and see what we find. November 2014. Florida man arrested for soliciting prostitution by offering a female police officer $3 and a chicken dinner. August 2017. Florida woman arrested after pelting brother with chicken nuggets. Apparently, she's passionate about her chicken nuggets. January 2018. Florida man attacks girlfriend with an unlikely weapon, his dinner. The suspect used a piece of chicken, cops say. We do not have information on the way the piece of chicken was prepared, Corporal Dan DeFrancesco, spokesman for the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, told the Miami Herald. April 2018, a Florida woman was arrested on charges she put a plastic handcuff key inside a chicken sandwich while visiting her husband, who is incarcerated at Florida State Prison. A variation of the phrase chicken run comes to mind. September 2018, Florida man tries to start naked fight club at Chick-fil-A. He was in the parking lot on a Monday morning, challenging others to a fight while naked. January 2019, KFC employee hits Florida man in the face with a box of chicken, police say. A personal note here, chickens themselves are not weapons. June 2019, police say they found a Florida man naked and hiding in a chicken coop in upstate New York after he allegedly crashed a stolen car and hitched a ride on the back of a pickup truck. Apparently, he stopped at several homes, attacking chickens at a couple of them. Not your typical Saturday evening. July 2019. A Popka man squawks about code violations for chickens. This is interesting. This man was almost fined over possession of chickens, though he claimed they were not his. The old, they're not mine defense. Get this. As he spoke with a reporter, a skinny chicken tiptoed like a spy through a neighbor's yard. It cocked its head to one side, then slipped into another neighbor's yard through a gap in the wooden fence slats. Sounds like chickens trying to frame a human. May 2020. Florida man arrested after throwing raw chicken at wife's head during argument. It sounds like it was thawed at least. July 2020. Sumter County Sheriff's deputies are searching for a man who chucked a chicken sandwich at a Wildwood fast food restaurant employee. Again, despite my concerns about the chicken community as a whole, I cannot condone using chickens as weapons. Now notice the common thread throughout these stories, other than chicken involvement. crime, weapons, fighting. Poor Florida man barely had a chance at a normal life. We'll be back after this break. Last thing today. Have you ever heard of the chicken of the trees? Not chicken of the sea, but chicken of the trees. Most people call them iguanas. Apparently, they fall from trees when temperatures get cold enough, making them easy to catch and sell as a chicken alternative. And iguana meat does taste like chicken. This trend did not originate in Florida, but garobo, as some refer to it, is actually a delicacy in parts of Central and South America. Well, what do you think happens when humans eat iguanas? You think iguanas will just cooperate happily or willingly? Well, our last news story will be no surprise to you, the informed Cockadoodle-Coo listeners. December 2017. Iguana attack sends Florida woman to the hospital. Clearly, interacting with chicken can be dangerous wherever you live. Apparently, even carrying a chicken-like nickname can make a creature troublesome. Of course, make eggs and chicken part of your menu frequently. Not chicken of the trees or chicken of the seas, but good old chicken of the land. Fried, baked, or scrambled, every meal including chicken or eggs is a battle won. Please go to farmers markets and support local farmers whenever and however you can. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast, follow the show on Instagram and Twitter. Until next time, educate yourself and spread the word. Together, we can prevent the unthinkable.